So, folks, another good one about magazines and the problems with some magazines. These two magazines come from Hatsan Blitz, my 30. This can be helped by filling the tank with a slow fill valve, but if your tank opens wide up, from my 30. Now, I notice when I be shooting the gun sometimes, what happened, it'll stop shooting. But to correct the stop shooting, all you have to do is grab the bolt handle, rack it back again, and it'll start shooting. And I was wondering, what causes that problem? So last time it did it, I got the same mags and examined them to see what it was. Now I'm going to show you what's going on with these mags. I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. Here we go. Look. Open the mag. You see it's got one pellet in it right there. That's a Hatsan Vortex. Now, watch this. I drop it in. See what happened there? It's in the right way. Look. When the do drop. Okay, here we go. Let's do another one. It stopped. It stopped. That one went all the way down. See the difference? These are hard to push down to get in place. If I turned it upside down, only one fell out. Let me show you this one. Number one on our list, diesel. It's full, right? Now, it's the same thing, look. Basically, you put an oil, grease, or wax in the skirt of the pellet. Put it in your right barrel air rifle. Pull the trigger, and the combustible material goes boom due to the pressure. The problem is, in addition to being very loud, the explosion wreaks havoc on the piston seal, and it could put a kink in your mainspring. So don't do it. Still nothing. You see what I'm saying? So what happens when it get to spinning, and then it might go pow, pow, and stop. You rack it back, pow, pow, pow. You rack it back, then pow, one, then once it get enough of them out of there, the spring can now handle it because it's getting tight somewhere up in here. It's like deformed. I don't know if it's this red thing or this. See? But I know it gets to where some of them you have to force them in. You have to really force them in. Now, so what happened? When your gun get to that part, it stops. If the spring is not really, really tight, it will stop. So what I do is I usually won't go full auto with my 30 cal. I leave that to my 22 cal Blitz. I leave that to it. And I won't shoot nothing heavier than 50 grains out of the 30 cal if I have any intentions at all of going full auto. Check the spring tension before you decide what you're going to load in it to know whether you want to go full auto or not. Like I say, the 22 is okay because you just shoot them 14-3 crosswinds out of it and you're okay. Okay, there you go. That's another one, good one, about your Hatsans. They got a couple other ones that look like Hatsans. I guess they operate the same way. Like I said, it's either this red part or it's this. One of them is kind of deformed on there. This part might be a little tight, but that has nothing to do with this part because it's right there. So when you're doing it, don't worry, because if you watch old movies, Army movies and stuff, you would see them. They got belt-driven, belt-driven fed to feed their magazines, the automatics, those. And every now and then they'll stop and they have to rack it back again and get it started. And that's not just a big problem with the gun. That's just the magazine. It ain't spinning fast enough. and it stopped, and then you just start it again. You'll see on some of my videos that that's what I do, but it's not a problem with the gun. That's something that automatic weapons do, or better yet, air guns also. All right, Beast Hogan out. Here you go, another information for you. These are Hatsan magazines. There's your fix and your understanding of what's going on, why it does what it does.